adding. It's been extremely hectic adjective.
Closing quotation.
Quotation. Let's ask her this.
Why?
Why? If you don't mind, give me an example of something that caused the hecticity in your life. Just one example. You don't.
We've been working on some things separate.
Oh.
To say that we have been working on getting separate.
That's coming up not this week, right? Next week. Okay.
Capital.
$20.
Proponent.
Apparently, that's
That is.
$20. A pretty humongous deal at this school. Period. It's.
It
Yeah.
Who's that there?
Oh,
$20. One of the biggest, largest fundraisers for your school.
Period.
Clean and handsome. $20. So have we heard enough examples
yes, sir.
where Queen Valentina can hopefully give us a response? And just be as real. Do you consider him one of your closest friends, Valentina, or is he just a casual friend? Just be honest. Because depending on how close you are emotionally, I might just say, it's been all right, period. Thank you for asking, comma, capital Diego, period, closing quotation. Are you guys pretty close?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, comma, we are,
Yes.
period. All right. So then you can be more honest with him. The extreme greatness of today or some frustrations?
It has been.
Hold on. That's right. What she's recorded so far.
Been
Oh, my bee was floating. Don't let your bee float like mine did.
pretty.
Pretty or ugly? Pretty. Okay. You can't use hectic since she uses. You got to come up with something different.
Awesome. Oh, pretty exotic.
I'm going to use awesome.
Extraordinary.
Okay? And I'm going to ask you to tell me why inside the same sentence. It's been pretty awesome because, so I want to know something that happened or something that you did. Because awesome, if you can do me a favor, everybody, draw a circle around it. That's an opinion. And then draw an up arrow. That means it's a positive opinion. So the reading teacher will let them know, hey, don't just read opinions that are positive and negative. Write for her positive and negative opinions. Okay? It's been pretty awesome because I just need something nice. Because the girls in my class grabbed my head and stuck it in the toilet. No, that would be a negative thing. I don't think anybody would enjoy getting their head stuck in the toilet. Okay? So she's, Diego, thinking about it, trying to think why it's been so awesome. I'm forcing her because I'm going to flip the sentence and play around the words in 80 ways. Okay? Because a specific event that brought brightness to your day. And you're going to fall to help you think about it. I didn't do it yesterday because I wasn't smart enough to remember.
Oh, Lordy Lord.
But these balls will only last for 3 hours, about as long as they remember the capitalization and punctuation that we talked about. $1.25. Valentina responded, comma,
Capitalization.
Capital. Well,
Comma.
it has, or she could have said, it has been
Pretty
awesome because be real honest.
because I.
Hold on, real quick.
Capital I.
Do me a favor, circle the I. Do you remember the eyeball that I gave you to? Remind them that if I is ever by itself, I don't know why we have middle school and high school students still putting lowercase i's. That's the only reason I buy those dumb eyeballs. They haven't given you two yet. Because there's always going to be some students that like to suck up to their teacher. Teacher's pets. Whoever stay very focused. And these glow in the dark. So when they're focused, when they're paying attention. All right. Because I what?
I had a amazing.
No, I'm not gonna let her. Everybody say too vague.
Too vague.
Remove vague. Replace it. More specific. I want to know about a specific event that would cause the awesomeness. I don't want another opinion. Amazing. Isn't just another opinion. I want to know exactly what happened, what somebody said, or who she was with, where they went. So something specific that happened in your life this morning, because that was your day so far. Hold on. It's been pretty awesome because I got to see you again today.
Capital T in capital.
Unless her saying it, not me. I don't care if I see you or not. I'm not her. I'm playing. I do care because you're an amazing kid. All right? So Valentina, that was a specific thing because I got to see him. Something to do with people in here, something in one of the lessons this morning that was enjoyable. It was awesome. Something about something a teacher told you. Everybody say GPS.
GPS.
I want to show you what I'm talking about. Do you see these green words right here? When you turn your paper green, you start to give an example of what you mean and you explain it by GPS getting pretty specific. I want to know who, or what, or when, or where, or why, or which, or how it was so. What was her opinion word?
Oh, awesome.
Awesome. Somebody said it back there. $20.
Let's go.
Okay? So everybody say GPS.
GPS.
And what does it mean?
Get more specific. Get pretty
Get
specific.
pretty. $20 for Hunter. Okay? Finish your thought. Something specific about a person or a place or a thing you did. Because I
got told that I
ran out of space, so I'm going to continue on the next line.
could start writing in cursive in all classes with cursive.
Now, she said with cursive, I would make a red brick around cursive and another red brick around cursive, because I already know it's in cursive, you only need to say it once. So I either get to start writing in cursive in all classes, or I start to get writing in all classes in cursive. Just pick whichever one. Since I already have cursive once, I'll probably just close the door. Okay? Do you want a period or an exclamation? It's up to her.
Exclamation.
Closing. Quotations. So if you can hear me, raise your hand. Do this for me. Remind yourself that before you start talking, it's like you're opening quotation marks, and whatever came out of your mouth, the exact words, because this is what they sometimes do, Miss Gentlemen. My mom said that I was an amazing kid. Your mom said that I'm an amazing, no, my mom said, you're an amazing kid, because it has to come out of my mom's mouth, not what?
Your mama.
That's what they meant. So I sometimes record the students without their knowledge. So we listen to what's being said and we figure out who said that and use some set words for it. Okay? So I call that the 5 Cuhs of dialogue. So everybody say this, please. Lower left, hand corner of the figurative language section has dialogue. And all the different ways to do it. So go ahead and look at that. See, point to that lower left section of the figurative language. Do you see the word dialogue?
Yes.
So there's some examples of some different ways. Lower left, opposite side, miss. Look at lower left-hand portion. There are several different ways to have that. With the tag first, with the tag last, with the tag in the middle. That way the kids can remember how to do that. Okay? There was a person that was politely waiting, and I love the fact, Paulette? No, where's Paulette? I get Paulette and you confused. Your name? Isabella, stand up. I want to compliment you. One of the teachers, I'm not going to say who this morning, said, it frustrates me when I got to this school, they all raise their hand and their voices at the same time, and then get up and start running over to you to ask. No, that's just a classroom management. Change the rule, raise the consequence or the reward for kids who like Isabella, right? Paulette. Y'all look like you could be related. You've been so patient, and she was never interrupting me, and I loved that. You were going to ask me something or tell me something.
Do we circle that?
Yes, only right now because we have to remember that if it's ever by itself, like an eyeball, it has to have a capital. Have you ever seen the pirates? Mm-hmm. They have a little patch on their eye. It's kind of corny, but it's one way to help remember. Diego?
I have a question about exclamation marks.
Okay.
Do you only put, what if you're saying something with a lot of emotion in a sad way? Do you still put an exclamation mark?
I think sometimes the best way to answer something is with real life. Lauren? My life isn't going to continue without you in it. Exclamation.
Bro.
Oh, she was closer.
Sorry.
I'm going to say, and cut. Help me.
And
cut. Action, opening quotation. Cut, closing quotation. So, Diego, I was extremely grieving. I was mourning this afternoon because I was going to have to say goodbye to them perhaps forever. So I don't want her to feel left out. What do you say? Take 2.
Take 2.
Act 1, scene 1, take
Action.
2. And action.
Ellie. Ellie. I'm gonna really miss you. You can tell when somebody means something. If they don't even make eye contact. Ellie, I'm going to miss you, bro. Yeah, that's why y'all are still single. There's too many of those kind of guys out there. Let me change it.
What kind?
Ellie. I'm gonna miss you. I'm saying the exact same words. That's why we need different set words. It depends on how it's being said.
And cut.
Cut out, retake.
Exclamation mark. Quotation mark. Punctuation.
And I have some kids, boys and girls, look at me. They'll put the exclamation on the outside. So, oh, you're quotating emotionally. Put the exclamation on the inside because it's what you're saying. Did you finally believe me at the end? Yes. And I could feel my hands perspiring because I was getting sweaty, trying to figure out how am I going to make it up to her, because that was not very nice that I was going to miss her so much, because I was like almost bawling. But did I make it? I'm going to miss you more than anybody. Yeah, that helped.
What about me? I don't think anyone's gonna miss me.
Oh my goodness. You see why I love these two so much? They're so amazing. Let's give them a hand for being here. I just don't think they even know how amazing they are. What I like about you two is you're humble, but you're really good at what you do. And I appreciate that. And I hope that this school honors and vocal, like I got in writing what they thought of me in second and third grade. Hopefully you get in writing and in a bigger paycheck what they think of you in your grades, okay? Now, the next part, like I told you, it's going to be a little bit difficult. As soon as you see it, I want you to say it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Just say what you see. No capitals, no commas, just say what you see.
Make my model vehicles. Make my
What is that?
capital.
You are going to
A capital C,
receive these, and you're going to write a phrase, not too big, because if you write too big, guess what? No one else is going to be able to write. I should be able to fit about 15 or 20 different makes and models. I have a Toyota RAV4. What do you have, please? Is it 2 words or 1?
Toyota Highlander.
We all have Toyotas.
I love Toyota.
Apparently we don't buy another company. All right, how many of you know the make and model of your parents? Plural, possessive, or singular possessive, because you might have only one parent. Some of you have 3 parents. I had 1 dad and 3 moms. Okay? Yes, sir.
Ford Explorer.
No. Help him, please. Ford Explorer. Because they're going to have to underline the F and the E and make sure they have a what? Capital. And so, miss, you're going to get to keep all of these. And then if you work with the other grade levels, they can add to it, but they better be turning in art, not fart. A masterpiece, not a mess. Because they can't even write a sentence in capital. I hope they at least can write a phrase in capital. All right, ready? Let's go faster. So, I'm not sure what kind of hats. I just bought a bunch of different kinds of hats and threw them on there. Ready?
Building statues, monuments, global stay, and national memorials.
Snow hat.
Winter, right? I can't give it away, but I want to show you that I want. When I wear this, Miss Holland, and I want you to just tell me if it's true or not. With this hat on, I was told this morning that I was very good looking.
Your eyeball.
eyeball.
One of the, I'm a little bit less good looking now. This is my son Zachary's, apostrophe S, comma, so I'm
I am.
not allowed to give it away. My daughter said she would kill me because it has to be done with his permission. I just like the fact that it has 16 minus 1 difference.
Difference.
You subtract.
You subtract.
Donald had a hat with 16 eyeballs. One of them fell off. How many are left?
15.
That's the difference. You subtract. How much more? You subtract. How much change?
You subtract.
Yeah. I'm better at math. So you're stuck with me in writing and reading. Ready? Let's go a little bit faster. Who took my papers?
You put them over there.
Titles of articles, books, passages, newspapers, and novels of other words.
Name the movie, shows, songs, bands, musicians, actors, and internet sites.
Oh no, Keystone.
Adjust.
Hey, Brett.
Where's the picture?
Bro, this is
Soul!
easy, bro.
To the guy in the screen.
For laughing, $20.
What's a man?
Dude.
I have to.
Dude. You're
You are.
laughing. Turn around. Why do you think I'm calling her dude?
Because
She has a dude hat.
She has a dude hat. She's a cool dude.
It's so much feel.
It's not true, but it's my opinion. So, are you enjoying this a little bit too much? One of the stories that I wrote was about a kid who hated any kind of roller coaster ride. And the ride hadn't even started. It was one of those rides where you get extremely wet, but before the ride even started, he looked down and there was moisture coming out of his seat onto the floor.
I know what that was.
That's show me how you feel. He was so scared that he was what? Peeing his pants.
Soiling the color.
Not soiling, that would be an extreme dig. I hope that would not happen. Okay?
Opening closing.
Read what you see what you read.
First. That was the one.
This was for you, because apparently somebody was forgetting that in school. What grade was that?
4th grade.
So they have to write short sentences, 4th grade, 9 or 10 words. And so
Good one, bro. Not knowing of my name.
did we practice this one?
Quotation.
Cut, comma, cut, quotation, cut.
Closing. Quotation.
Capital.
Capital.
Construction hat.
Construction, who said it?
Oh,
$20.
right here.
No, you not.
Oh my god.
No, you cannot. Don't eat that.
You know any of those?
Yeah. I know continents.
Raise your hand if you live in the state of McAllen,
Oh,
No, nobody.
I know.
Because UConn's not a state.
the state of Hidalgo, the state of Texas, the country United States of America, the continent South America, North America. Very good, they know their geography. I gotta give this all next. Give this to the social studies teacher.
Oh,
Is that you?
nice though.
Science.
Capital. Nurse
There's
house.
that, $20. Come on, guys.
You.
Stay with the program. Idiom.
Service organization. Dr. Seuss hat.
How is that?
Table 2, they're the only ones that can respond. To be fair, have a seat. Only table 2, what kind of hat? $20. Table 3, you have the floor. Ready? Read it and weep.
Churches and non-profit organizations. That's
$40.
Oh,
Table 4. Only.
$40.
Because they said both things. The only candy that breaks the law is M&M. Does it bother you?
Oh, I love it.
Just flip it and say, what is the question? What is the answer? That's what we're going to do last. Okay? Ready, table 4? $40. Table 1.
People with special studies.
Ah.
I'm still in the.
They earn special degrees, diplomas. Just table 1.
Sunflower hat.
Sunflower hat, whatever. Good
Sun
job.
hat. Sun hat.
Table 2.
Getting me money.
Get your 40. Get your 40.
Oh, 40.
Table 2.
You get 20 and I get 20. Good job.
Oh. Sorry. Is that gooder?
Better.
Better. Look at the people group.
Give me some languages.
Spanish.
Spanish.
French.
Jester. Connor.
Jester joke. I like the fact $60 to
Woo!
go.
Last time we just got coins.
Table 3.
Sporting and competition events.
Okay. Such as a Super Bowl, the World
Cup. Series.
Cup, the World
Series.
Series, different any kind of competition event, the Masters. And so this can build over time.